alexy1 here again, playing playing Frikadeller, and we get the Benko. He plays this b6 line, which is I think always a bit boring, but yeah. If he wants to play that, it's fine. Okay, so I don't know what to do here actually. Normally I think the bishop should go to b5 somehow. I don't know. I'll just go rook b8 and rook b4, but that might be nothing as well. Okay, what else is there? We could go and try and get our knight on b5, but where does our queen go then? Maybe b7? Seems odd as well. I think I'll just go queen d8, knight e8. Yeah, he's going to put his knight on b6, I presume. Whatever. I might just sacrifice her, but I think it's pretty bad. It feels like a solid move actually. I'll just do it, whatever. So we're down material now, but we have some pressure along this diagonal. This a6 pawn is a bit weak though. This guy's actually playing pretty well here. And I'm playing pretty bad, so. Okay. Yeah, so if I go a5, he's gonna go rook a1 and rook a8, bishop d2. But if I don't do that, then he's just gonna take here. So does that mean he'll always win a pawn? No, he doesn't. We could go back, but then knight d4 was a bit retarded, and I don't have a plan anymore now. Whew. Yeah, we're not doing as good as we should be doing here. Because after the opening, I think we had somewhat of a normal setup, but well, now we might have some. There is a positive now in the position, which is the passed pawn. We have something to hope for at least. Okay. Now we have two passed pawns, which is very nice. C3 or C3? Rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes, C2. Oh, we can just take back. Okay. I mean, you should definitely watch out here. Something like queen c6. I have to watch out for my time though. But like if we can go b3, b2, then wow, that would be super. Is there a threat? Okay, he's gonna go for rook e7, I guess. That's pretty hard to meet. 23 seconds as well. I am going for bishop c6 though. Just so you know. Oops, mate. Yeah. Nice ending for him. So I think we were doing fine up until some point. Let's see the Benko Gambit. We've had this a bunch of times, so there's no real need to explain it. But this b6 line is actually pretty annoying, I think. So the point of it is, normally white takes on a6, and then we're gonna take back, and we're pawn down. But there is an a file to work with. But now this rook can't really come into play. There's less space for our other pieces, and if we have to go a5, then this b5 square is also very weak, because then you can just go a4 and put something on b5. So yeah, we're gonna develop normally, and I think there are like 3 options here. You could go to b7, you could go to c7, you could go to d8. But a5 here, I don't know that move, and it is actually pretty annoying, because we're gonna go knight b6 otherwise. Like if bishop e2, then knight b6 is a move, because now knight a5 can't really be played due to knight takes d5. So he has to go to a3, and then it's somewhat fine, I think. Could go bishop b7 and e6 next. But after a5, I don't know. This plan is somewhat fine still. The engine seems to think so. Knight b5. Yeah, now we took, yeah. The engine just says, yeah, rook e8 or something. So yeah, the problem is, what is he gonna do? This knight here is pretty much defending everything. So he could go for something like that. But we're quicker with e6. Yeah, and this is probably what I should have done. This exchange sacrifice is a bit... yeah. It's not the best, let's put it that way. And as you saw during the game, he definitely got something here. b4 is definitely a good move. I think we had to go bishop d4. But now he is giving me a passed pawn, so he should never take on b5. I don't know why he took. Maybe he thought he'd win the pawn or something, I don't know. But I'd rather take on c5 though. And play something like rook c1. And just rook c2 next, and or rook a1 maybe. Just keep the pressure on, because this pawn can't really move to a5. This bishop has to defend it. There are just so many problems here for black. But he took on b5, and now we get a passed pawn. Should have went for bishop a6 probably. Then just something like that. I wanted to be flexible to go to either b5 or a4. And if we not lose a pawn here, then we have enough compensation. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, he should have went e6 there. We can't take on d5 because then he can take on b4. But the engine says we have to. But now we can't even go bishop b4 or b3 because of rook takes b3. But what's the threat here then? He's threatening to take and then go knight f4, I guess, or knight e6. I mean, if we go f6, queen a7, attacking e7, going for an attack on a4 as well. So one of the threats is rook a1 and rook a5. And d6 is also a very big threat. Yeah, okay, e6 is definitely better. He went for d6 though. And this is an interesting position. I don't know, all of a sudden we're winning here. That sucks. c2 is winning. Rook a1, b3. I shouldn't be afraid here. I was a tiny bit afraid. But I don't quite remember what for. And now this is a real threat. So rook e1. I shouldn't go bishop c6 in this line. But just queen d4. Okay, that sucks. Still b3 here is a move. But I was afraid of rook e7 here. But then just queen a5, queen d5. And if rook e1, then we can just promote, because this rook is pinned now, so that's the main point. And there's actually nothing he can do. This sucks. We just had a win here. And we're still doing very good here. Rook e4. He can never take on a5, because then this pawn will queen, or this rook will hang. Or both. So he has to take on e4. He can't even go for d7, because we're gonna take and we have a8 defended. So queen b4, b2, and then b3, I think? Not b3. Just keeping the pressure on. It's super annoying for white, because you can never take, because there are always tricks. For now there is a queen d1 check after. So d7, just queen. The engine likes queen d7, which is awesome. But I think queen takes d7 is by far the normal move here. But it's hard to find anything here. There is rook e4, there is queen d2. Yeah, there are a lot of moves actually. You could also go maybe for bishop d7. It just sucks that I didn't spot this rook a8. Well, I spotted it, but I spotted it one bit late. Yeah. So too bad. We kind of blew it. Although we were definitely worse somewhere after the exchange sacrifice. But yeah, we got back into the game. We had some threats, but he managed to make us pretty nice. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.